Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Greatness Decoded. So, listen, here's the thing about life, There's no way you can go through life constantly being an island. There's no way you can go through life alienating, critical people in your life. See, here's the reason why a lot of you guys are depressed, The reason why a lot of you are depressed is because, for one reason, relationships. See, you still might have a relationship in your life that is gone unchecked, or a piece of a relationship where there's things that have not been said yet. See, whether that's, you got an ongoing issue with your mother or your father, or a brother, sister, or even a friend. A lot of times you can't let that energy go. A lot of times that energy manifests itself in the form of depression or being depressed. You can't just let relationships move forward and not be checked. You can't just continue to relate yourself to people in the same way you always have without any growth or without any change in the dynamics of that relationship. See, a lot of times we want to grow, or we want to change the dynamics of relationships and how we relate to other people, but we choose to shrink ourselves, and we choose to shrink back into the dynamics of what the relationship has always looked like. We leave certain truths untold, and we leave certain things unchecked. And so if you feel a certain type of way about somebody, or you had a certain misunderstanding with them, or you were rubbed the wrong way in a certain situation, and for whatever reason that situation is still in your heart, or is still in your spirit and in your soul when you look at the person, or when you think about the person, or when you're around the person, you cannot continually allow this to move forward and expect to have a healthy relationship with that person. And in this moving forward and not having the conversation with the person, you'll never be able to truly let go of your cues for depression or depressed thoughts or moods while dealing with that scenario. Like, it's gonna be a constant cycle for you. So having relationships that are not serving you, relationships that are remaining unchecked, issues that have gone unresolved, all of those type of things are the reason why you're still depressed. Now, in order to free this up, it's very simple. It can be tough, but it's very simple. Have the conversation. Speak your truth. Speak exactly, what you feel, what you think, obviously in a measured way, but ultimately you need to get it out there. You need to have the conversation. You need to repair the relationship. You need to check the relationship, whatever it may be. But ultimately, this is what you got to do in order to beat your depression. So this is Marcus at Greatness Decoded. Tell me about a time when you felt depressed. Tell me about a time when, that you may have had to have this kind of conversation with, a loved one. But let's talk about it in the comments. Go ahead and like, subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and share the video as well. This is a really good one. I think that a lot of people in 2021 and beyond have depressed moods. Like, a lot of people are depressed often, but then you really just don't know why. But in order to dial it back and find out why you're depressed, you have to do the self-awareness. You have to understand the fact that the truth is a relationship could be a major cause of your depression. That could be a lack thereof. We've already discussed all of the things in detail, but that's the reason why you're depressed.